Hey, welcome back. Now, I was just finishing updating some status here, so don't mind if that's. Anyway, I'll put it down. So, welcome back. By the way, thank you for finding time to watch this. I thank you everything. Thank you everyone for your support and everything. And I thank all my new family members. That's our new subscribers. Please continue sharing with me so that we can get more and make sure that this message reaches more people as possible. So, today I was thinking, the millennials have been blamed for so many things, right? And if all you remember, there is this certain thing that people are complaining on social media that the millennials are mannerless and they don't have ambition. They just, it's a group of lost generation. And before we reach there, before we reach to blame, for you guys to blame us on anything and everything, I think it's first important to understand how fast did you reach here. They always blame us for always being on these phones and doing so many things to start with it, like we don't leave it aside. And one thing people need to understand is, or we should find out, is why and how did you reach here in the first place. So that's why today I want us to dig deep and find out how exactly did we reach here and how are we gonna solve this problem and hopefully find a solution. And I hope you love my environment. My new setting is very nice, fresh air, very cool, and that's it. So let's find out. So as the millennials, we grew up at a generation, or we grew up at a time, or we are still growing at a time whereby there is so much advancement in technology, internet, social media and everything. And my point is we have just been used to so many things happening so fast. We are always being blamed for lacking of patience. We want things fast, everything instant. But who are we to blame? All over the world there is instant cash, instant love, instant nodules, instant romance, instant what. So many things are happening and they all happen so fast. So how are we going to be left behind? Now, in social media world, there is so much about attention more than the impact they try to. There's so much about perfect perception than the real thing happening there. And we are so much concerned about attention than the reality on social media, which is a bit a problem because we want what's called instant gratification, which doesn't last long, by the way. And most of us are not aware that some things really take time, because first of all, you have grown up like you feel hungry or you're hungry, request for takeaway or delivery. You want a ride, Uber, fast. You need something, check Amazon, Jumia, everything on their doorstep. So we can't actually be blamed for being so fast and wanting things fast, because we are in a generation whereby things are happening so fast. So before we think of like, people don't have patience and everything, remember things are happening so fast around us and there's no way we can move everything. Now the problem comes in because we want to make everything so fast, which is a bit of a problem because not everything happens so fast, especially the meaningful things, the worthy things about changing the world or making this world a better place. They can't happen that fast. So let's try to understand that we are growing up in an environment full of technology and everything is very fast. So we also like to be fast as millennials, but it's time also you try to understand us, right? It's a selfie or a picture or a very well captivating studio photos, and I get like 100 or 1,000 likes and some 100 comments. There is certain feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction that comes with it. It's always related to releasing of dopamine, chemical in our brain, that it makes us feel good about ourselves. But at the end of the day, it is much more about the perception and the appearance part of it, not the reality thing. And our brain are always wired to physical things. That's why we want to look good. We learn to appear good, to look good and everything. Nobody's working on our inner part. How best can I be a better person? How best can I develop myself? How best can I try to be better in everything I do, or try to make things better around me? So that's where the problem comes in. And I won't blame the millennials, or I can't blame us for that problem, because there's been no one around us to guide us, to mentor us on so many things. Because most of our parents, some of our parents are never there. Most of these kids, and some of us, and most of them, they grew up with their househelps and everybody. The parent was not there actually during the growing period, say that, to lead the kid, to inspire, and try to teach them exactly how the world runs. People have been busy building empires and everything, and they forget the parenting part of it, which is very important because this generation didn't get lost for nothing. Somebody was not there to give them the direction that they need. And it is not late, by the way. There is still chance, there is still time for us to be guided in the right way. We just need more role models, more people to inspire us and to lead us in the right way. But the problem is the same people who are expecting to lead us all of us are in social media doing the crazy stuff, sharing the anything else, nobody holds a meaningful conversation nowadays, not even at the family level. So how else do you expect us to be understood? While nobody tried to understand why we are doing whatever we're doing in the first place, because instead of people trying to understand us, they are the first one to judge us. Like, you do that, no, that's not wrong, you should not do it, no, you people, you are lost and everything. Why can't we just find out why are we doing whatever we are doing in the first place? And how did we end up there? That way it will be easy to try and find out the solution. Remember, it's about coming up with a solution, involving them. There's no way you can just go and sit down somewhere and come up with a solution, then okay, you are going to do this and this. You have to involve them in the whole process. And this is the only way you're going to help us in anything you're going to do. You all know that building some of the most important things cannot happen overnight. We like instant fame, yes, but honestly, that one doesn't last. Instead of talking much about fame, why don't you talk about impact? Why don't you talk much about inspiration and trying to make this world a better place? Building a career is not something that happens overnight. Starting and running a business is not something that happens overnight. We are so much concerned about instant fame and instant gratification and instant everything that we forget. That's all social media. Everybody is a CEO in some company, I don't know where. Everybody's a graduate, but honestly, are we doing ourselves any important thing about us? Are we really being fair to ourselves? We are putting so much pressure on us, and we forget that some things really, we need to just reconsider everything. No problem. You see, no wonder we have so many mental illnesses, related diseases. Depression is the worst killer right now among the young people. Because of the pressure, we need to succeed fast. We need to be like our friends, our rich guys fast. We need to, you want to be driving at, I don't know which age. You want to be the manager at a certain level. You want to be owning so many. You want to be a millionaire at a certain age. But what's the hold for this pressure? As I talking to my fellow millennials, my point is, are you there? Our parents and people who are old, are you taking notes on what exactly needs to be done about this? I'll finish by saying that the millennials are just a reflection of the society and what is lacking in it. Because it is either a reflection of the absence of someone, of lack of direction, or the wrong direction you've been giving us. So before you blame us, try to understand us, and please don't come with the judging thing and the judging mood that you should do this, you should do this. Try to understand our situation, try to understand what we are going through in the first place, because the least we expect from you people is you judging and trying to make us look bad in the eyes of the world. Please, as you know that we are the people who run the world tomorrow. Please make sure that we are fit to do so. And we can't do that by pointing fingers at any of us or one of us or all of us. We need to find the problem and fix it right now. Remember, if anything goes wrong, it will be a reflection of what you did as the older generation or what you didn't do. So in short, it will be what will become will be a reflection of you people. That was all blame today. And cell phones are not going anywhere. Mobile phones are not going anywhere. Technology is not going anywhere. In fact, it is getting better. How best can we make us or how best can we use this thing to make the impact in the world? How can we try to make more impact than trying to create or to attract more attention into ourselves? So, isn't it time you let us understand that impact is more important than pain? Or how best can we use technology for advancement in the future? You know, you might say that you are preparing the world, you're trying to make the world a better place for us. But why don't you try to make us good people for the world? We can always make a better world when you make us better in the first place. So, have that in mind. And I know this is still an open conversation. If anything I've left out and there's something you need to correct about me, please feel free to include it in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. And let's try to keep this conversation going. Let's make it a continuous one, because we can't solve all this problem at once. I might have forgotten something and you still have the suggestion to that. Please feel free to share with me, and I would really appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much for watching that. I hope it will help us understand more of how did we reach here and how can we make things better. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share this message, and as I said, this is still an open conversation. Please subscribe, share with your friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Our family is growing and we need to get bigger and better for that matter. So let's get this conversation going, and as we finish, I need to post a picture on my Instagram page. So if you'll excuse me, see you next time. Bye.